Welcome back to your free subscription of following me around for a few minutes. I'm gonna head over to the big machine shed over here at Kohl's. I asked him twice yesterday, don't forget to plug in the tractor so I can use them today. Well, he's no different than the rest of us. He forgot. I don't even think the engine turned over and it started right up. When we put up the new grain setup, we're gonna try to put all these boxes and stuff in a little shed so we can kind of give it a little climate control. Whoa. It kicked in, that is a good sign. We're gonna check and see if the grain leg will start. It did, it's running. I'm gonna leave it run so the motor can be warming up before we start putting corn in it. Tell you what, this beats using a scoop shovel. My vice grips are stuck. Come on. Hopefully once we get this building all cleaned out this spring, we can get in here with a power washer, power wash the walls really good, get it all cleaned out in here, and then hopefully just use it for machinery with the new corn setup coming in. We really shouldn't have to put corn in here, but if we do, you know what? That means the yields are doing really, really good and we'll take it.
Oh, it's been days since I've seen the sunlight. But now we are finally done doing computer stuff for the financial side of the firm, but we need to go meet with the bankers now and present all the information I put together. Hey, last time you were here, you said you were gonna give me money. Haven't got it yet. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like that meeting was wasting our bankers' time as well as our time. I completely dropped the ball on getting figures together, and I had the wrong figures calculated for an entirely different part of the operation. I'm not really sure what I was thinking when I was putting stuff together, and I was a bit ill prepared in other areas, so it was just, I felt bad making the bankers sit there and watch me work through numbers, adding them together when they're numbers that I should have had together. The meeting basically took like 2 hours longer than it should have. So I'm just frustrated, but these are things that we learned from, so I can't really kick myself about it too much. I just feel bad. But I just got home, so I'm gonna hunker back down in the office and I'm gonna calculate new numbers in the appropriate way. And then for future reference next year, I'm just gonna have all the numbers ready ahead of time so I can just give them the sheet of paper with everything done. That way we don't have to go through all this rigmarole again, and then we can just visit and eat our free pizza. Unfortunately, I'm still stuck in the office today. I'm working on building algorithms for programs for cost of production reports. That way, basically, I just have to fill in one box and then a bunch of numbers automatically calculate a lot of things. And it just takes a lot of time to set it up. Hey, Dad! Hey, how'd that dang get there? Every morning, Dad and I have a little, 5-20-minute meeting. Just kind of depends on what we want to talk about, catch up what we learned from the night before, and then if any new news has happened. It just makes kind of a good start to the day, and then that way we can get a game plan figured out.
I didn't think Cole was ever gonna leave. We need to be moving corn. But it was good that he came out and checked on me, and he actually brought me my camera. I forgot it in the house. And then I forgot batteries at home. We're gaining in here. Sable is trucking the loads around. I'm filling them up for her. Then she switches with me. It works perfect. But now we got to move the auger over a little bit. Had a few people in the comments say they were really impressed with our tires on this auger. We had to special order these tires. So if you get on www.worout.tires, they give you a really good special. These little bumps right here, these are, so when you get in ice, snow, them got traction to pull itself around. Then you got here, if you're in sand, it will float and not sink. And the nice thing is, they never run out of air because they don't have air in them. We're gonna back the auger wagon under here, try to get another load. My main goal is supposed to get to about 40 degrees today. Some of this area we gotta come into, don't have the most rock. The ground's still soft underneath, so if it starts getting sunny out, I really don't want to track in a bunch of mud. Enough talking, better get to action and get something done here. How's it working over there? Good? Not getting slippery or nothing yet? Perfect, perfect. We might be able to stay over here and do okay for a while. Gain it at least so we'll be able to get everything in tonight. Sable had a birthday yesterday, so her body's a little more stiffer now that she's getting older. We like picking on Sable, but she does a great job dissing it back too, and she's doing a great job. I know what some of you are probably thinking, Daddy Cornstar, that's gotta be a hassle, digging out these cables. Yeah, it is, but this building has actually worked out really good for corn. It is a hassle, but sometimes you gotta put up with hassles if it works. Hardest thing is just getting the corn moved away from it. Uh-oh, might need a pair of pliers for this one. Woo. Oh, boy.
Hello, Cole.
Good morning.
Just got off the phone with Vic. They want to ship some of the stuff that doesn't have to stay inside. You have a spot over there we could stack some equipment?
It really depends on delivery, Brian. If it's later, that's fine, but we still have to have the inspector from the FSA come out and approve the spot, and they say nothing can be delivered, no dirt can be moved, otherwise they can pull the plug.
Okay, well, I'll let them know because I think I can push everything into February anyway, so that should buy us at least a month.
Morning, Anna. Good morning, girl. Ooh. Hey, Jamie.
You scared the heck out of me. How's Cole? You got me there.
You were just here the other day and you got hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're back already?
All kinds of savings for you.
Casino get you?
Yep, absolutely.
And it'll do that.
Need anything to drink or anything? Pop, chocolate milk, water?
That would be a very solid, good one for more productive soil, something that likes to be fed, well drained.
And probably before we put anything in the ground, we'll probably ask, so because we always write on the bag.
Yep.
So as many of us know, that was Jamie, our agronomist. He got our seed order together, and we also paid for our chemicals. The corn herbicides that we put on cost $38 an acre, or $37,000 total, and the soybean herbicides that we put on cost $48 an acre, or $49,000 total. So for 1,000 acres of corn and 1,000 acres of soybeans, that cost us $86,844.12. Then on the next page here, we have our 32%. We have a corn on corn blend and our corn on bean blend. 32% is the liquid nitrogen that we put on for our corn. That cost $67,000. So 2 weeks ago, we actually prepaid $95,000 worth of these products, and then today we paid another $77,000. So $170,000 goes down the drain pretty quick. And then you add in our dry fertilizer on top of that of $137,000. What is that, 300,000? Oh hey, then what do we have here? Our seed bill, $143,000. But after getting this stuff taken care of, I think we have all of our inputs now paid for the 2021 crop. I have a bunch of information that I'm gonna be able to go through here, and I'm gonna build profitability reports for each field. I like to know the cost per acre of everything that we're putting on. It's just kind of good to keep track of that stuff. But we're gonna do that in a little bit, but right now I have this deodorizer stuff. I guess the people who owned the combine before us, they had an employee who must have smoked a couple cigarettes in there, and honestly, the cab kind of smells like a hotel room. So the other day I stuck one of these deodorizing bags in here. I don't know, I guess there's some little rocks or something in there that's supposed to absorb the smell. So I'm gonna give this little spray a try, spray it on the headliner and stuff, but I wanna do a little test area just to make sure it's not gonna stain anything. It says it shouldn't, but it's always a good idea to test this stuff out. I think we'll spray something back here, that way if it does stain, we won't be able to see it. Hopefully it doesn't stain though, because I'd like to use this stuff. So I sprayed everything behind the seats back here and then behind the council area. So we'll let the stuff dry, and I guess we'll just see how it turns out. If it turns out well, we'll finish spraying the rest. And I will say, it smells better already.
I am so excited. I get to pull out another cable. Just gonna be nice to have a little area here to get some machinery in. Every time we take another load out, it gains that much more. And I'm hoping there's a lot of bushels in here, but we'll find out. Starting to warm up kind of nice out. A little bit ago I looked and it said 32 degrees. Oh, now I got my headphones on. I didn't realize how loud I was talking. We got things pumping corn. And she's getting up there. Couple more loads probably 5 more loads. Yeah, I would say at least 5 more carts will fit in here. Probably 2,500 bushels.
All right, Dad, you called me out of the office. This better be good. Fun fact, my mailbox is a 55-gallon barrel of oil, so that way if you knock it over with the semi, you can set it back up.
Hi, Kelly. Hi.
How you doing, girl? Huh? Hey, buddy.
We got a call from readers, and they are on the way to pick up the bean head that we traded in. So we need to get out of his summer vacation home so they can come pick it up.
Yeah, we just put it away, doesn't seem like that long ago.
Oh, come here. Whoa, go forward just a little bit. Just a hair more. All right, I think we're good. Now we have to be careful because the bean head's pretty tall and we only got like 1.5 inches of clearance between the boards and the top of the reel. She's been a good head for us. We've ran this bad gal 16 years now. That's crazy, Dad, 16 seasons?
I know it.
She's essentially sat inside whenever she's not in use. No major breakdowns. Can't complain. Okay, now that we got her all clean, you ready to get her dirty?
Yeah, hopefully we don't get too bad for him. I thought I heard noise out here, I just didn't know who was here. I leave for a little bit and I come back and there's people climbing the corn and they're putting corn in their pockets because I think they're gonna make corn soup. This kind of reminds me when the pit viper guys were out here jumping around.
I'm not going further out than this. It's pretty high. I love corn. We're just gonna keep on finding corn forever.
Sable's gonna try her technique of jumping off of the plank. Yeah.
That's a little far, okay? That's a little far.
You might have to show that, Cole, and then do it again in slow motion, because in slow motion you will see Sable hit, her face goes boom.
Oh, don't worry, Dad. I'm one step ahead of you.
During harvest time this year, we had one of our neighbors, his corn head disappeared. Somebody's here stealing our bean head. I wonder if it's the same guy. Hi, Mark.
How you doing?
Good.
Good to see you again.
Well, the readers guys are here taking our bean head today. This was in with the trade of the combine. Hopefully the tires hold out until he gets down the road where we can't see him.
At least get over halfway so I'm their problem and not yours.
Sounds like the auger kicked off on Sable. These augers are set up on sensors. If it starts pulling too much of a load or starts getting hot, it kicks off. So it's probably nothing Sable did. I think it's gonna work, Sable. Me and Sable, we were just talking about what we're gonna tear up on the farm tomorrow, and she told me they're talking maybe some snow and a little rain, and then the next day after that maybe a couple inches of snow. So I'm gonna try to back in a couple things in here. We got a few things moved around. I'm hoping we can get maybe a semi and our trailer in here. I think we got room, so let's give it a try and see what we can do. We're gonna go see, but I think we could get the dually in here with the trailer also. It might as well be out of the weather. Oh, man, just ran into the tractor. I like to come into the shop every night before I call it a night and drool. Oh, I can't wait to get in the combine. And then I walk back a little further and I'm like, I can't wait to get in the tractor. I guess Cole or Cooper runs that one for planting, so why am I even drooling about that one? Let's call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you a little later.